Power 92, you know we #1 in the streets, and #1 in your afternoons. Your boy Shag Nice, man, with one of the natives in the building, man. Y'all give it up a chance to rap. Yeah. Welcome, man.
Yo, thank you for having me back up here. This is like home for me. It's one of the first stations I ever came to. So thank you guys for having me. Power 92, #1 in the streets.
Hey, man, this is your home, bro. And I gotta thank you, since this is your home, man, on the Stephen Colbert show.
Yo,
the late nights.
I had to do that for y'all.
Come on, man. You just set the city on fire, bro.
I had to, man. I love Chicago radio, period, and I love Power 92, and I thought it was a good statement tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one city. Everybody that's tuned into hip-hop that loves Chicago music listens to Power 92 and all Chicago radio, and I just wanted to rock that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was my late night debut. I just wanted to be wearing something that felt like Chicago music. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that was so big, man, and we appreciate that. That was a great look, man. So let's get into the music, man. The classic acid rap mixtape, bro.
Thank you, man. Yeah, acid rap was the one. You know what I'm saying? To set it off and move me out of Chicago, but you know, I came up off of 10 Day, and actually like 2 days after I dropped 10 Day, I think, or maybe it was the day before, I came up to the station. That was my first time up here. I actually met my manager Pat up at this station, and you know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful thing, a beautiful time, and the acid rap was, you know, the next hit, the next blow, and now we're working on the third mixtape, and you know, things are going well. Things are going good.
Man, let's talk about that rocket ship, man. From that point to now, man. How has the ride been, bro? Outside looking in, it's been amazing thus far.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a joyous, triumphant. Trying to think of good adjectives
to describe it. I know you're good at those, man.
I'm hot with the words. It's been a journey though, for sure. And along the journey, I met, you know what I'm saying, most of the people that I work with today. You know what I'm saying? I met the Chicago artists that I'm lucky to call my contemporaries. I met my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I met my woman, and all of it has been through this ride of music and through this growth as an independent artist. And y'all understand just as well as I do that independent grind, because Power 92 is the tagline is true. Y'all #1 in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And y'all grew off of that hand-to-hand, person-to-person. Like, people really know y'all, and people really see y'all active in the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's been, you know what I'm saying, what I've stood on the whole time. So that's why I've been able to be successful. Is that independent grind. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's talk about it, man. The music is the platform, but like you said, man, you just touched on it, like giving back. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what you got going on as you launched the Warmest Winter Initiative right here in the city of Chicago. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So Warmest Winter Chicago is my new initiative. It's what it is there's a company, a factory in Detroit called the Empowerment Factory, and what they do there, they engineer and build these special coats. It's a self-warming jacket that at nighttime turns into a sleeping bag for homeless folks. And what they do is it's a two-part plan. In part, they make those jackets, but also they hire exclusively homeless families, homeless women to make these coats and pay them a living wage to make the coats. So that plan started about 3 years ago in Detroit, and I hooked up in the past couple of months with this lady named Veronica, who started it, and told her I want to bring a factory to Chicago. So our first step right now is we're raising funds to bring 1,000 of the coats to Chicago so we can pass them out to Chicago homeless. Because, I mean, I don't have to tell you, but Chicago has one of the coldest winters in America. You know what I'm saying? And we lose a lot of folks to hypothermia and other coldness-related illnesses. And I wanted to bring the coat here first so people could see it and people could get up on the technology and understand how the coat works. And eventually the bigger plan is to bring an actual factory here so we can employ some of our homeless folks. We got a lot of homeless people in Chicago, you know what I'm saying?
Just like LA, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like tit for tat.
But the difference is LA don't have no winter. They don't lose people like we do. So I think, like, you know what I'm saying, I work on a lot of different initiatives for the people of Chicago, and a lot of stuff with the youth. And there's a lot of homeless youth in Chicago. But I wanted to jump on a project that wasn't so polarizing, or like, you know, two sides to it, like, you know what I'm saying, the gun violence or stuff with the city and the schooling. I think this project is so important because there aren't two sides to it. You know what I'm saying? This is it's something that goes on and that people have to see and walk past or walk around every day, and we don't have to walk over it anymore if you know what I'm saying? Like if we have a real solution for it. So anybody out there, if you hear me right now, you know you can hop on your phone right now, go to warmestwinterchicago.com and donate towards a coat, because you can save a life this winter.
There it is, and I would definitely do that, man. I didn't even know that the jacket turns into a sleeping bag. That's really amazing right there, man. And you doing that. I mean, and I'm gonna say this while you in here, man. Hey, you got another hand on the team, so anything you got coming up, I can help out with, or I'm sure you know my producer, he's also on air, and people around here, you know, I gather these troops here at Power 92. We, you know, got something coming up, we'll be there. Bro.
Yeah, y'all family, we got work to do for sure. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna be taking place in Chicago coming soon. We got a lot of dope projects coming up, you know, music and otherwise that are gonna do something for the city, and I know y'all got my back.
Absolutely. All right, let's get into this, man. Hey, you're talented, and your brother is also talented, man. I mean, the bloodline is definitely real, man. Can you speak on your bro, man?
Yeah, man, he's killing stuff. So, you know, Taylor Bennett, I call him Taylor. That's my little brother. You know what I'm saying? He's been killing stuff. He just dropped his Broad Shoulders project. I'm on there. Shout out to Louis. Louis on there. He just took over that.
Yeah,
That's my bro. But it's a lot of Chicago artists that are trumpets on the project. And yeah, he released a few days ago, and the project's been going crazy. It reminds me of, you know what I'm saying, when I first dropped 10 Day. Like it's like it's his stepping out, and it's, you know what I'm saying, he put a lot into it, and he just sold out Lincoln Hall of downtown Chicago or Northside Chicago. He, you know what I'm saying, like 700 people came through, sold it out, had a rocking show. I came out, all the artists came out, and yeah, he's doing his thing right now. I don't have like any critiques or any advice for him, because he's doing his thing, you know.
So we see a project, man, the brothers project coming soon.
It's gonna come eventually. You know, soon as the right word, because it's gonna come when it's supposed to come. But yeah, we're always working, you know, and like I say, he helps me on all my initiatives. He helps me out with my Open Mic Chicago that we do monthly for the high school students. He helps me out with Save Chicago that we do every year. He's helping me out with the Empowerment Coach stuff. He had donations available at his shows. He's a good man, and you know, that's been like, you know, the joint. That's been what we've been working towards since we was boys, is to grow up to be good men, and he's, you know, well on his way. So
I also gotta give you props too, man. I'm a big White Sox fan. And I love you rocking the Sox hat all the time, man.
Yeah, no, that's the people, man. My first like sporting event I came before I ever went to UC to see a Bulls game, or before I ever went to Soldiers Field to see a Bears game. My uncle took me to a Sox game on 35th when I was a shorty. I'll never forget it. I just thought it was so cool. I used to play Cubs care baseball when I was a shorty and play around at school and stuff. And you know, I love that whole, you know, their whole organization. They help me out, like I said, with a lot of my initiatives too. And yeah, those are people. Shouts out to Kenny Williams one time.
No doubt. Kenny, what up?
Right there.
Man, and let's talk about this, man. You been from the crib, like you said, a lot of positive, like things going on, and it's a lot of negative things going on, man. So, like, speak to the youth real quick, man. That you just drop a little knowledge on the youngins out there real quick.
Yeah, if I could get somebody's ear right now, if I'm talking to you and you can hear me clearly, just know, you know, there's a lot of good things out there. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, sometimes you feel like there's only negative influences and negativity around you, and you're not really trying to deal with people, and people, you know what I'm saying, acting fool towards you, or going you to a point where you feel like, you know, you got to do something about it. But you know, there's just a lot of good stuff out there for you, and when you go out and go get it, you know what I'm saying, you feel a lot better. I think a lot of people walk around with this certain paranoia, or this feeling of helplessness, and that people are against them and trying to get them. And I think that causes a lot of the violence in the city. I don't think it's just because of animosity or because people are savages. It's because people just not going. They just feel like, you know what I'm saying, if somebody approached me with it, I'm not going for it. But you don't have to be scared, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to feel like people is at you, because, you know, the only person that really exists is you. You got to go out and do yours, you know what I'm saying, and not worry about anybody else. You're not going to be lacking just because you don't got it on you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that the world is waiting for you to go grab it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for somebody to come for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Put the work in.
Exactly.
Work hard. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. And before you go, man, like, let's talk about celebrities. I just saw a recent picture not too long ago with you and D Rose.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Like when like athletes and guys from the crib were just entertainers, like know your music. How does that make you feel? Like,
it's great. You know what I'm saying? I always felt like I was D Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who else feels like that, but I do too. Sometimes. I've always felt like I was D Rose since day one, and I grew up on 79th and Princess, so I was like a black over through Semi. People would go crazy and they win the game, like I was right there. And I always looked up to him. We were pretty close in age, but I always like felt like we was close. And we didn't meet till pretty recently, but he's helping me out right now with the Wellness Winter campaign. And not just him, but a lot of Chicago, Anthony Davis, shout out Iman Shumpert, shout out Jabari Parker, shout out Jaleel Okafor, all of the people from the crib that went on to do great things, still work with the city, you know what I'm saying? And I love that, and it's inspiring me, and it makes my job easier when I get help from those people. So, you know, it's a great feeling, beyond the music, beyond the sports. Like, when I go to a game, I'm not even really rooting for their team, I just want to see, you know what I'm saying, them do their thing, you know what I'm saying? I went to the Bucks game the other day to go see, you know, Jaleel Okafor plays for the 76ers now, and Jabari Parker graduated from Semi, he played for the Milwaukee Bucks now. And I went down to the game to just go check him out, and man, just watching them play in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to see people grow up and just do their thing. So, you know, shouts out to them and much love to them in the future endeavors. And thank you for all the help.
Man, no doubt. We got angels pumping over here crazy.
Y'all go crazy with that. I love y'all for that. Can I just say thank you on the air to Power 92. Y'all always held me down for with this Angels record. Y'all working at. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, before I let you go, man, anything you got coming real soon for 2016, you want to let the people know to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, be on the lookout for the third mixtape, because it might just drop on you when you least expect it. Make sure that if you do one thing today, one good thing today that you could be proud of, go to warmestwinter.com and donate towards an empowerment code. And the most important thing that I've been thinking about all day that I wanted to say up here is, it's Trey the Chocolate Jock, and he's blowing up the spot. Power 92. I just wanted to do that so bad. So shouts out to Trey.
Trey, what up?
I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Power 92, what's up?
That's what it is, man. And go on your social media, man.
Yo, make sure you follow me at Chance the Rapper on Twitter, at Chance the Rapper on Instagram, and the Facebook fan page is Chance the Rapper.
The classic acid rap mixtape, bro.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Acid Rap was the one. You know what I'm saying? It set it off and moved me out of Chicago. But you know, I came up off of 10 Day, and actually like 2 days after I dropped 10 Day, I think, or maybe it was the day before, I came up to the station. That was my first time up here. I actually met my manager Pat up at this station, and you know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful thing, and a beautiful time. And the Acid Rap was, you know, the next hit, the next blow. And now we're working on the third mixtape, and you know, things are going well. Things are going good.
Man, let's talk about that rocket ship, man. From that point to now, man. How has the ride been, bro? Outside looking in, Power 92, you know we #1 in the streets and #1 in your afternoons. Your boy Shag Nice, man. We're one of the natives in the building, man. Y'all give it up a Chance the Rapper. Yeah. Welcome, man.
Yo, thank you for having me back up here. This is like home for me. It's one of the first stations I came to. So thank you guys for having me. Power 92, #1 in the streets.
Hey man, this is your home, bro. And I gotta thank you, since this is your home, man, on the Stephen Colbert Show.
Yo,
the late nights.
I had to do that for y'all.
Come on, man. You just set the city on fire, bro.
I had to, man. I love Chicago radio, period, and I love Power 92. And I thought it was a good statement tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one city. Everybody that's tuned into hip hop that loves Chicago music listens to Power 92 and all Chicago radio, and I just wanted to rock that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was my late night debut. I just wanted to be wearing something that felt like Chicago music. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that was so big, man, and we appreciate that. That was a great look, man. So let's get into the music, man.